Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head.
What's up, and welcome to the Workout Nerd Out. I'm Julio Lopez. I've got my master's degree in nutrition, as well as being a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a certified personal trainer with over 8 years of experience as a personal trainer. Going back to the gym after you're 30. Trying something new can be a really exciting time in your life, but it can also be really stressful. As we age and progress into adulthood, going to the gym tends to take a back seat because, let's be honest, life gets in the way. You start getting married, having children, divorce, you go to grad school, you're trying to advance your career, fighting for that promotion, and you're also having to take care of your aging parents. Those are just some of the things that can get in your way. But you have to remember that there are a lot of dangers that come with reduced exercise and poor nutrition, such as an increased risk of chronic health problems, which right now might not seem too bad, but going into your 50s and 60s, it's not going to be so great. When it comes to New Year's resolutions, it's estimated that as many as 85% are abandoned before the month of February. This is not exclusive to just New Year's. A lot of this has to do with the fact that people going to the gym, especially when it's been a long time, they go in without a plan and they've got no direction, or they have poorly developed plans. You might have a sense of imposter syndrome where you have no idea where to start. You might be a bit uncertain what exercises to do, and oftentimes these folks tend to resort to going straight to the cardio side and just doing cardio before heading back home. The new environment can feel a little bit unwelcoming. You might see people working out with their caps really low, or they've got their big old headphones and they don't really look at you or don't want to start any conversation. That's fine. Let them do what they're doing. But you will find that there are other people that are a little more warm and welcoming to conversation. The thing about intimidation from the gym, or as it's been termed, gym intimidation, is that it tends to increase the longer that you spend away from the gym. More on intimidation, you have to understand that this happens to everybody that joins a new gym, including myself. There is a growing trend of people filming themselves when they're working out. Most of the times they're really just posting themselves working out on social media. I regularly film myself as well as my clients just to really look at a technique. For example, with my clients, I like to give them another point of view on their workouts. If I'm giving them an instruction but they're not really following it, I can film them, and when they're done with their set, I can show them, look, this is what you're doing, and they'll have a better idea of what to do, and they can make the correction on the following set. However, you should not feel that it is warranted for a person to film you without your permission. If you have a sense that that is happening, make sure that you inform the gym staff and let them handle it. To reduce a sense of gym intimidation, get to know your gym staff as well as the personal trainers at your gym. Spark up conversation, whether it's a sport team or movies, current events, the weather, things like that. That'll break the ice. Having a plan helps a lot. I don't know if you've heard it, but there's a saying that goes, a failure to plan is a plan to fail. If it fits your diet, hire a personal trainer. Aim for at least 3 months working with a trainer. Or if you can just afford 1 month, that's totally okay. Pay really close attention to the technique and your personal trainer's instructions before you even consider doing heavier lifts. Know that some exercises require extra time to get to learn the technique properly. If you can't afford a personal trainer like at all, not even for a month, again, that's totally fine. 2 books that I highly recommend are The Max Muscle Plan 2.0 by Brad Schoenfeld and Stronger Curves by Dr. Brett Contreras. If your gym permits filming, film yourself, but make sure that you angle it where you're cutting out the people in the background, where it's really only you filming yourself. If it's just a person walking past in the background, that's totally fine. But if there's a person that is going to stay in your shot the entire time, you might want to skip filming for that set just out of respect for the individual. Or if there's really no way for you to be able to cut out other people in the background, talk to the other people in the gym. Go up to them and be like, hey, just to let you know, I'm filming myself and you're kind of showing in the background. Is that okay? If they say they're not cool with that, respect their wishes and don't film. If they say they're okay with it, that they have no problem with it, then go on and film yourself. Big thing to remember is to be in it for the long term. As you age, muscle growth, your metabolism, your recovery after a hard workout, recovery from injuries, recovering from illness, all of that tends to slow down, and it keeps getting slower and slower as you're growing older. I know, it really sucks. Keep your goals in mind. Have a training plan that gets you to your goals. Don't just do what's trending on social media. So don't be pulling up Pinterest or TikTok on what's trending and doing that when it doesn't even apply to your goals. Take note of the changes that you feel in your overall quality of life. Appreciate your gains in strength and energy, and don't put too much importance on the scale. Finally, be consistent. Your results aren't going to happen overnight, and they're not going to happen after one great workout. You have to be consistent over a course of days, weeks, months, years. So that does it for the Workout Nerd Out. I'm Julio Lopez. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave a question in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, this has been the Workout Nerd Out. Have a good one.